Okay, welcome back to the Late Night Cinema Club. Today, as promised, we're talking about Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Shawshank. So this was a movie that I think you guys had on the list that you wanted to see.
Yeah, it's been on my list for a bit.
So, fun fact, this is IMDb's top 250 movies. This is the number one movie
That's true.
on the top 250, which to me seems crazy, but
I don't
maybe.
know. What are you putting at number one then?
I'm not sure.
Exactly.
The Prestige.
At number
Maybe.
one?
Well, I don't know. Here's the question. Does Shawshank Redemption have David Bowie? The answer, it doesn't.
It does not.
So, can it be the best movie?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this movie was one of those movies that was just on TV constantly. No matter what channel you turned it to, from like 1996 to about 2004 or 5, this movie was on one channel at one point. And now I feel like with the rise of things like TikTok and Instagram Reels and all that, you're seeing clips of this movie like all over the place.
With like the Subway Surfers underneath and stuff.
Yeah. Well, but is that true? Have you guys seen clips of this before?
I believe I have. Yes, on TikTok.
Yes, definitely.
So, okay, so then you'd seen clips. So what was your impression of this movie before you watched it, Mace?
I don't know. I knew it was a movie where there was a prison, and that was basically all I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what this movie was about at all. So,
okay,
yeah.
And Carmen, what did you know about this movie before going in?
I knew Morgan Freeman was in it.
Yeah,
That's about it. A lot of the clips I'd seen were like way, way, way out of context, so I didn't put any of it together. But I'd never seen a trailer or anything.
Yeah. So, I guess let's talk about the movie. It's pretty long. 2 hours and 22 minutes. And yeah, like you said, this mostly takes place inside of a prison. Now, I would kind of say this is interesting juxtaposition with the last movie we watched. I don't know what you guys think. So the last movie we watched before this was Annihilation, which is kind of about the concept that like nothing matters and that like everything is in a state of decay until it's just totally nothing.
Humanity is like naturally self-destructive
Because we age and stuff.
Well,
yeah, so we're just on a relentless path towards annihilation, basically. So, which is a real feel-good movie of the summer.
yeah.
This one is different in that it's kind of the most hopecore.
Yeah, this one is the hope.
This
core.
is the defining hopecore movie.
Yeah, because no matter what happened, our boy Andy was not giving up on himself, even when it seemed like he was. So, yeah, interesting to watch those two movies back to back. Yeah, also interesting to see Mom's response. Mom didn't really like Annihilation much, but Mom loves this movie.
It was her pick.
She's been asking us to watch it for months.
I think this is Mom's number one movie of all time. If she might not have said that before, who knows what she would say any given day. But if you said, "Hey, could this be your number one movie of all time?" she might say, "Yeah."
But then the next day she might say it's Stardust. So you never know.
Yeah.
Unpredictable. She does love Stardust. We should talk about that one day.
Stardust is great.
Stardust is amazing. Charlie Cox.
Okay, off topic, sidebar. Stardust is about as close as we've come to remaking Princess Bride as you can get.
It's true.
It's pretty good.
Stardust is great.
But I don't think we need to remake. Let's just get this out of the way. Do not under any circumstances remake The Princess Bride.
No, never. Don't make a sequel. Don't remake it. It's perfect as it is. Leave it alone.
I don't know who out there is listening. Do not remake that movie.
No, if you remake it,
it's perfection.
I will find
make
you.
it better.
I have a particular set of skills.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
So, back to Shawshank, though. So we see this guy. He gets put in jail. We don't really know if he's wrongfully accused or not.
It's true. You see,
it's ambiguous.
Yeah. It's What is the word? They literally say it in the movie. It's not even an uncommon word.
Yeah.
It's a coincidence. Pretty big coincidence /
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he's done the thing or not.
Yeah, we don't know if he's actually charged with the crime of murder that we see in the movie. So, but right away, it kind of seems like Andy is not exactly your like cold-blooded killer.
Average murderer.
No, he does seem like a pretty boring guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would say you learn pretty early on when it's revealed that Andy is into rocks.
Yeah.
That's a character
That's a
trait.
fun hobby.
He likes rocks.
That's a safe character trait if ever there was one. Being into rocks. So, yeah, we've got him making friends with Morgan Freeman almost immediately. What do you guys think about these two actors, Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins?
Think Morgan Freeman looks the same in this movie as he does literally right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Morgan Freeman has been this age
He's just
for
like
years.
Infinitely like 50.
50 years old. He's 50 forever.
I don't know. I've seen him like recently. He's starting to look a little.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe
he's starting to age a little bit.
How old
But
is that dude? Let's see.
I don't know.
How old is Morgan
Okay,
Freeman?
but
If we click on him, what does it say?
he
88?
has he has looked the same for quite a long time.
Yeah, it's true. Morgan Freeman has kind of played middle-aged black guy for a long time here.
Yeah.
So he's 88 right now, which is
It's crazy.
it's pretty crazy.
Morgan Freeman will live forever.
Well, let's hope so. So Morgan Freeman was born in 1937. That means when he was playing about well, no, he played older in the movie than he was, but he wasn't that much older. Like this movie was kind of when they first go into jail. It's like the late 40s, right? And then, then when by the time he gets out, spoiler, it's 1966.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was in there like 20 years.
I think it was 47.
40 something.
Well, he was in there 40 years.
Yes.
But Andy was in there like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, interesting. So, I think, why do you guys think this movie is such a classic? Like, why do you think people regard this movie as such a classic?
It appeals to a wide audience.
It's the Hope Corps. I don't know.
Even some of the most film bros can't deny that this movie is just like well-rounded, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's just good storytelling start to finish, but it's not so crazy that like your grandparents wouldn't want to watch it.
Yeah. It's an interesting story. And did you guys know who wrote the story?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen King. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So Stephen King is known mostly as being a horror writer, but he's actually written a few smaller like novellas and like short stories that are not horror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
Stephen King, I don't even know. Every day I learn something new about you that I don't like. What a guy.
I think
in a bad way.
Yeah.
I don't think Stephen King is a good person. I'm just gonna say that. No.
Well, I don't know much about
talented writer, perhaps not the most morally apt.
Just like
us.
Dr. Seuss.
Sure.
Yeah. Just like Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
It's interesting though that I would almost classify. There's a whole bunch of movies got made around the same time where it's kind of like narrated by a character in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think about Goodfellas, which is one me and Carmen watched, I don't think Macy was there for that one.
No, she was not.
I don't know if we'll ever revisit that one and do a podcast.
It's very long.
Maybe one day. But this one's got a very similar vibe to that, where it's like, hey, some events happened from a young age to an old age, and we're going to have one of our characters kind of narrate it as we go and kind of tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
So Shawshank is narrated by Morgan Freeman because if you can have a movie narrated by anyone, you
It-
always pick
Morgan Freeman.
You have to have
Morgan
Morgan Freeman.
that or the guy from Arrested Development. What's his name? Ron Howard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, classic. I would like one of those two to narrate my life.
Yep.
So, yeah, Andy, we follow his story. He goes through, he eventually is able to break out of prison in a miraculous way. Everything kind of seems to come together for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mace, what were your overall thoughts on this movie?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I like their like how they build their relationship over time and stuff, and they like get closer and like build this group of people, and like they complete like things like building the library and stuff to make life better. Um, I don't have many like thoughts. I just thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought this movie did a really good job at humanizing people who have done bad things. Because while I was watching it, I kept like thinking to myself, I was like, this movie's doing a really good job at making me feel sympathetic and or liking these characters, which they've all done something, right?
Yeah, they're all
because they've
criminals.
obviously all
Yeah.
gotten themselves into Shawshank, but they're not. It's not like extremely depressing to watch them interact with each other because they're all friends and they all kind of have this like they make bets with each other and they kind of like look out for each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting like that to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's hard for me to kind of separate this movie into its whole thing because I'm so used to seeing it as clips, and I kind of think of it the same way. I think Goodfellas and this are very similar in that they're on TV all the time. They've got scenes where, like, if you're flipping around on TV, you're gonna come in, you'll be like, "Oh, it's this part," it's the part where they're setting up the library, or it's the part where he's letting the warden know that he won't say anything when he gets out, or if he lets him talk, or like lets him have a retrial, or it's the part where he's getting beat up at the start. Like there's always a little jump in spots. There's so many parts where you can kind of jump into the movie, which makes it one of these great TV movies. Because even if you're flipping by and it's halfway through, you might be like, "Oh yeah, I can start at this point." So I think this has been one of the most rewatchable movies of all time, and I think that's kind of part of the reason that it's so highly regarded. Honestly, it's just perfectly built to be shown on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing really that you couldn't have on TV. There's nothing like really.
No, there's
a
not.
few overdubbed words they probably had to throw in there.
Sure, but there's nothing extremely explicit in here.
Yeah. So it's just a perfect movie that can be played on TV every weekend. And trust me, TBS did play it every weekend. So I kind of feel like this is a good movie that was made a great movie because people have seen it a million times. I don't necessarily think it's an amazing movie. I don't think it's like, in my opinion, I think it's okay. I think it's a little bit crazy that it's ranked the number one movie of all time on IMDb.
Yeah, I don't want to say like that's like wrong because like some people really do like it that much.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's good, but it's not like number one of all time.
Yeah, I just feel like there's like cinematography is fine. That's just standard. Everything about this feels very standard.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
just but it also could be almost a victim of its own success in that it's inspired so many movies like it after that. It's like, well, maybe it was maybe it is a great movie.
Yeah.
But I just kind of feel like part of the legend of this movie is that people have seen it a million times.
Yeah.
I thought it was enjoyable, but I'm not gonna be thinking about it later. I'll probably kind of forget that I've seen it. and
Yeah.
then I'll
So-
probably watch it again.
So because this one's kind of older,
Mhm.
it's what, like almost 30 years old, right? 94.
Yes.
It's more than 30 years old.
31.
Yeah. If we were gonna remake this today, let's do some casting.
Oh boy.
Who is Andy?
Can we get Austin Butler?
Austin Butler as Andy. Okay, I got somebody else in mind. Mace, who do you think could be Andy?
Michael Cera.
Michael
What?
Cera.
Not
I'm
Michael
kidding, I'm
Cera.
kidding, I'm kidding.
No, I'm
No.
Let's make it weird.
Make it weird. I'm thinking of actors.
I want Austin Butler and Morgan Freeman again.
Morgan Freeman.
Well,
as
yeah, I was
Jen.
gonna say I don't know who Andy would be, but Morgan Freeman again.
What about, okay, how about this? Like,
Mhm.
follow me on this one. What if Andy was played by the Harry Potter guy? What's his name?
Daniel
Radcliffe?
Radcliffe.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
Could he be that guy?
Doesn't he star in a movie where they escape from a prison?
Yeah, that's true. We've seen him.
We've seen
But
that.
Prison Break movie is definitely a genre of movie. Like, it's not like,
Yeah.
okay,
Hang
who
on, I'm
else?
trying to think. What about Glenn Powell?
okay,
No.
I have an idea.
Not Glenn
What if
Powell.
we like recast this, but like with the guys from Breaking Bad? So like we have the warden be the ATF agent from Breaking Bad. What's his name? The brother-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Hank.
Hank, yeah,
Hank can be the warden. Jesse can be Andy.
and
Bryan Cranston.
Brian Cranston
Cranston
can,
be
can
Red.
what's
be
his
Red.
name?
Yeah.
Dang
And
it.
then we can have the guard who beats the guys up. Like he can be, one of them could be Mike.
Mhm.
I don't know about this.
Yeah,
What
we
was-
just recast it, but with Breaking Bad character, like people on Breaking Bad. Problem is, we don't have any women actors in this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a woman on screen even for more.
No,
than 10
this
seconds.
no,
this
only the
movie does not
posters.
pass the Bechdel test.
Yeah.
No,
sorry, guys.
it doesn't.
I guess the wife who gets killed.
Yeah, but I
yeah.
don't even think she speaks.
I don't even
She
think you
didn't
ever find
have
out
a
her
single
name.
line.
Yeah, I don't even know if you ever learn her name.
No, there are no women in this movie, which I did notice.
I noticed that too. I was like, there's a lot of men here. I mean, like it is like a,
But
I don't
it
know.
is about prison
And
in the
stuff.
40s, so I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I get it.
That's probably the prison population
But-
and the guards. It only
Yeah.
makes sense.
It makes sense logically.
It makes sense for the time, but like,
I don't know how you'd make a modern version of this and like integrate more women roles unless they were.
It would
I
have to
don't
be
know.
happening. There would
I
have to
don't
be a
know.
subplot happening outside.
yeah, like,
Like
I don't know.
somebody's working on Andy's defense on the outside or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's maybe there's a lot of questions about that I have in this movie though. Number one, how did Andy get himself in such a pinch where like he literally planted all the evidence for the own murder? He had the same gun that was used in the murder. He fumbled the bullets outside the house that was used in the murder. It seems like, bro,
He literally-
you
but then
Set yourself up.
oh,
And then
man.
some random dude
Yeah.
popped in and did what he did, and somehow this guy left nothing, like not
Yeah.
a trace.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though we see this guy, he's obviously crazy.
There's a lot of questions about the forensics on this.
Yeah.
like,
Well, it was the 40s.
But it was
so
the
I don't
40s,
know.
so I guess we're just going off of.
yeah, I guess they did what they did, and
Yeah.
it only makes sense that why would the
And and it makes sense too because it was his wife who was cheating,
just seems like the perfect
and he was drunk.
circumstance.
Yeah,
just seems like
all
a
the stars
crazy
aligned.
coincidence.
Yeah,
for this guy to be put in
like
jail.
he had the motive, he had the gun, he had everything to set him up, and
Like if he had
went to
just
jail,
stayed
so.
home that night, he would have been fine.
Yeah, if he just cried in bed instead of in his car, it would have been fine.
That's a lesson for us all. Just if you gotta have a
Cry in your bedroom,
cry in bed, not in your car.
not your car.
You might get framed.
You never know. The other stuff we never find out. We never really find out the circumstances of anybody else's crime in jail.
Yeah,
The whole friend group there, you don't really know what any of them
You
did.
know
No.
that Morgan Freeman has murdered someone.
Is that
Because
right?
I think he says murder as well. But
Okay.
that's it. Like, and then the other guys, they just make jokes about it.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what anyone's done.
Yeah, I don't actually know either. What else? What other unanswered questions do we have here? Yeah, I mean, The Getaway. Man, I don't think that would work today
Nope.
Oh,
at all. Like, how would you cross
I might
There
have
were
just-
cameras.
I might have just missed
Yeah.
this when we were watching it, but so he stole the identity
We set up a
of
fake identity.
of the fake person that he made up.
Yeah.
So was that person not like? How did he switch it around so that he wouldn't
So-
get found out for the money stuff?
No, okay. So he set up a fake person,
Yeah.
right? Then when he got out of jail, he assumed the role of that fake person so
Yeah.
he could withdraw all the money.
Okay.
But then he showed that he left the books, he sent those to the paper so that they could show that the books were being the warden was getting money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he probably said something like, yeah, there's a fake person. But the thing is, now that he's actually committed that money laundering crime and then fled to Mexico, like now he's wanted for sure for a second crime.
Yeah. Right. Like
Like that he legitimately did and gave them all the evidence. And they know who he is, and like they know his pseudonym and they know his real name. So it's like, bro, you kind of played yourself.
Well, that's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, how did you not get
Congratulations.
caught for the money thing
You
now?
played
Because
yourself.
how did the warden get caught but not you?
I don't know. Maybe he left enough money in the warden's account that it still framed him, and then just set aside enough for
He did
himself to
say
make the
that
escape.
by the time he was he was gonna make the warden a millionaire.
Yeah,
So
he
he
did
could
say
have
that.
taken only a portion of it, a small portion that would still have him set for life, but still have enough money in there to make the warden seem like the mastermind.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unanswered question. We don't really know why or how. But I am like, in modern times, this would never work because you'd never get across that border. You'd never
No.
escape anywhere. You like changing your out of a jail clothes into a suit. That's not going to save you.
Also, there are cameras. There would be no way he would be able to just crawl out of a pipe like that.
Yeah. I don't even know if we have pipes that go like that because those all go to like water treatment plants now.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
don't
just, like,
go to the
Pump
river.
the raw
right?
You don't-
sewage into the stream.
But you know,
Hey, it was a different time.
40s.
It's okay. You know what? We're just nitpicking. 'cause
Yeah,
that's where
it
my
is a
brain
good
goes.
movie. There's no like.
There's no denying.
I
it is
guarantee that you will have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't guarantee this will be your favorite movie, or take your spot in your top 4. But I think this is a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one that your grandparents are going to watch. This is one that mom and dad will watch. This is one you can watch. I feel like this appeals to such a wide range of people, and just everybody generally has good feelings about this movie.
Yeah.
It's been on TV about 4,000 times, and that's why it's IMDb's #1 movie of all time. Which, yeah.
I didn't feel that this movie was that special per se. So I actually changed my rating. So initially, when we watched it,
Mhm.
I gave it 5 stars because I felt kind of guilty if I didn't give it 5
Yeah, 'cause
stars.
everyone else gives it
everyone's
5
giving it 5
stars.
stars. It's down to a 4, which is still good. I just don't think it's that special. And it is very 90s, if you know what I mean. Like, you
Yeah.
can just tell. Just like Goodfellas was. Like, we watched it, and I was like, yeah, this is a 90s movie. I don't know what it is about them, but they all have that 90s vibe. I can't even pinpoint it, but you can just tell.
Yeah. For me, I give this movie I don't know if I give it a solid 8, but like a 7.75.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Yeah, it's definitely good. And like I said, I have seen this movie, not for probably 20 years at least, but clips, there's no movie that's been clipped up more than this one. Maybe Goodfellas is like up there with like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or any of those Scorsese movies have all been.
I liked
clipped out.
Goodfellas more than this.
Really?
I didn't watch Goodfellas.
So you like Goodfellas more than this?
Yes.
That's really.
But because, okay, I don't know if Goodfellas is a better movie.
Yeah.
But I liked it more. Like, it was.
Yeah,
more,
it's. That's interesting. Which one's better?
Like, they're very similar in a weird way.
In a weird way, I think Scorsese has some more interesting camera stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's obviously got more interesting music. Well, I mean, if you like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
I
think Goodfellas was more interesting.
Yeah, who directed this? Let's see. Because I want to know, like, what else have they done? Frank Darabont? Wait, I don't know this guy. Oh, okay. So he did The Green Mile.
Okay.
The Majestic. Oh, The Mist.
Oh, not The Mist.
Remember that one?
Oh, that movie sucked.
Yeah.
The Mist is a movie.
The ending.
Don't say
we should have talked about that one another time, maybe. But
The Mist is a movie that you should watch if you haven't seen it. Not because I think it's good,
because it's crazy,
but because it is insane and it will upset you.
Yeah, that's what it's known for. It will make you
mad.
The Mist is known for having something that will make you upset.
It's known for having haters.
Oh yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think it's a terrible movie.
It's a well-known movie for a movie that you will be like watching, and then you will suddenly be like, "I hate this movie."
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is interesting. I didn't know it was the same guy. So he's made that. He made the
Green Mile is another one that is kind of renowned. I think that's
also another movie that takes place in a prison.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's definitely a top-rated movie.
Actually, it's interesting. He's done a bunch of these. They're all Stephen King things. So, like,
Okay.
Green Mile is another Stephen King
Must be
novel,
Stephen King's
and
guy.
I know that The Mist is a Stephen King thing, and now I'm learning Shawshank.
Stephen King would have written The
Stephen
Mist.
King thing.
Stephen King. The Mist is so Stephen King.
So this guy's a Stephen King specialist then.
Yeah.
But The Mist is the last movie this guy made, which...
That's a sad
But you know what? This guy must have crushed it after... Oh, wait. He made an episode of Stranger Things.
What?
Episode...
Was this one? The Turbo
Oh,
Trap?
is this a new one? I don't think
that's come out yet.
This is one for season 5.
Oh, interesting.
Because it says 2025.
So he directed another one. He did direct and write some episodes of Walking Dead, looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, interesting.
Cool.
That's very interesting. But yeah, I mean, this guy can live on that Shawshank money forever. That movie's just on TV incessantly, so
yep,
he's doing well.
Like you said, how you could jump in at any point. That's also very good for putting TikTok clips.
Yeah.
Or because you could literally put any chunk of it, and
it's very clippable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, any good quotes from this movie? There are a few that get used a lot.
Get busy living, or get busy dying.
Yeah. People say that all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like someone has definitely made a cross-stitch wall hanging.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That says that. I'm sure if we Googled merchandise that says that on it, you can get that on any mug, t-shirt, whatever.
Yeah.
I think there's even been bands that have had songs with that same title.
This movie...
Didn't Fall Out Boy have a song called Get Busy Living or Get Busy?
Perhaps.
I don't know.
This movie smells like your grandma's house, by the way. I don't know if I have some weird thing. Everything can be associated with another random thing. This movie smells like your grandma's house. So I don't know what that tells you about it.
For me, this movie smells like mud.
No. It smells like your grandma's house.
Mud.
Dad, what do you choose? Mud or grandma's house?
Does have a very earthy feel. It's a movie
brown.
that if you watch it when you're cold, you will be cold.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever look like it's warm anywhere they are.
No, it's just constantly +3.
Well, I guess except for when they're putting the tar on the roof.
Yeah, then it's
then
really
it's
hot.
It's
super
30.
hot. Maybe they're closer to the sun. I don't know.
But it's not snowy ever, so.
No, and that's funny because it is set in Maine, so you would think there would be more snow.
Yeah, but
maybe they're close enough to the coast. But you know what? We know enough about the Maritimes. Like, those guys get absolutely hammered with snow. Like, so I don't know. Maybe it's not important details of the story. But you'd think there'd be way more snow.
Maybe they didn't have the production budget.
There's no snow in this movie.
There's another movie, a Prison Break movie, where they basically do this exact same thing. And it was called, what is it? It's the war movie where they break out of the prison and Steve McQueen. And they do the same thing. They they're digging a tunnel and they fill their pockets full of the dirt, and then they let the dirt out, and that's how they like hide the dirt from the tunnel.
I am aware of this movie, but I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember.
Boy, someone out there is yelling. Yeah, and they name the tunnels like Tom, Dick, and Harry. Shoot. The Great Escape. That's what it's called.
What a
The Great Escape. Yeah, I feel like this movie also borrowed a lot from The Great Escape. So if you watch that movie, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I saw this in Shawshank. Or, other way around. Versa. I'm sure people who watch this for the first time were like, oh, yeah, the old dirt in the pockets. We know that one, Steve McQueen. So, yeah. That's a good movie, though, I guess, for like kind of an older movie. It's kind of also a classic, I think. But now that I've spoiled it.
Well,
is it a Prison Break movie if they don't get out?
Well, no. Then it's just a prison movie.
Someone should do that. Someone should make some like really long, elaborate thing, and at the end they're just like, no.
Yeah, and then just have the characters get caught at the end. Like, they go back to jail, and then it ends.
There are many movies that I know that are like this trope of like a guy in prison who has to be super detailed and meticulous and be patient and eventually escapes.
Well, it did remind me of the Daniel Radcliffe one.
Yeah,
what was
Daniel
that one
Radcliffe
called?
One where they're South Africans and they're in the jail.
Yeah.
And
well, because doesn't he
I didn't watch that one either.
Doesn't he like meticulously like make a key or
yes.
something?
Yeah, he has to make a key out of the wood, and if it breaks, it's very intense. That movie's there's a movie called Papillon, which is got what's his name? The guy from Rain Man. Man, I'm the worst at names.
Yeah, you're terrible at
names. No, you're terrible at names.
I can see his name. I can see his face. Whatever. Anyway, he's in that movie, and he plays a prisoner that has to escape, like an impossible prison to escape. There's the Count of Monte Cristo, which is a very similar thing where a guy gets put in jail. There's even what do you call it? Les Mis. A guy gets put in jail for a crazy long time for a crime that doesn't really fit the sentence.
That's more running from
Les Mis mostly takes place outside of the jail.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
Yes,
in my mind,
similar backstory.
The first song is him getting out of the prison.
Yeah,
so
I guess, but you could make a whole movie about him in jail. That would basically be this movie.
You could, and also kind of similar. He didn't do nothing, but the thing he did is kind of like arbitrary. Like he stole a loaf of bread. And then they put him in jail for like 20 years.
No, he stole a loaf of bread, and I think he got
Dustin Hoffman. That's his name. Dustin Hoffman, y'all.
He stole a loaf of bread and he got 6 years for that, and then he got the rest because he tried to run.
Yeah. But yeah, you see that there's a lot of this similarity. There's a lot of these movies where like our main guy or a guy who is kind of imprisoned for what we determine to be, incorrect reasons, whether they're actually innocent or their crime doesn't really fit the sentence.
Maybe Hugh Jackman plays Red.
Hugh Jackman is Red, and then who's Andy? Gotta come. I think Michael Cera was like that was unhinged.
It can't be Michael Cera.
I was joking, obviously.
No,
Michael Cera is the most awkward guy ever. He seems like he became an actor on accident. Like he stumbled onto a movie set and they just said act.
Imagine him as like the banker. Like,
no, I can't
just
take him
setting up the bank
seriously.
accounts.
Okay, who would you cast as Andy? This is
I don't
because
know. I just think it's funny. I think hilarious casting is almost more fun than.
yeah, Michael Cera.
Well, maybe it's Michael Cera's time to like break out.
Yeah, maybe it's time to break out and get a serious role.
This is his
serious role.
Has he ever done a serious role?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think he has.
Poor Michael Cera is listening to this.
Poor Michael Cera.
But
I mean,
Scott Pilgrim.
We
Could
love
you consider Juno kind of serious? I mean, he's barely in that movie. But also, he plays a teenager, so it's not like...
It's serious, but it's also like... Have you seen it?
Yes.
You did.
I watched it by myself, my bad.
Stop watching things by yourself.
Dang, that would have been a good podcast movie.
Sorry.
Well, that's brutal.
I watched it before we knew we were going to start a podcast.
Well, stop doing that.
Okay. Let me go back and change the past real quick.
Yeah, Michael Cera. What about Finn Wolfhard? That guy needs a break in his career.
No. We don't want to see him.
I don't want him.
I think that guy would fit right through that pipe. No, he wouldn't need to dig a tunnel.
No struggle at all.
He just put
No,
himself
he
in
could just
the
fit through
toilet
the crack.
Woo.
All jokes.
All jokes. Yeah. Please,
Don't cancel us.
no. But he could also be the live action Jack Skellington.
Yeah, he could.
If we needed a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So,
no, I think live action Jack Skellington would be. Have you ever heard of Somber?
No, bro.
What is
No.
that? Is that a person?
He's 7 feet tall and he looks like a skeleton. Genuinely.
I don't know that.
I don't know about this guy, but sure.
Okay, so is this a movie you guys would rewatch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, again, just because it is rewatchable, just because it's like, this movie's just that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not because, like, I'm going to pick it, but I just feel like it's a movie that's going to be around.
If it gets picked, I'm not going to be mad.
And then, you know.
Problem is, you guys are never going to have the experience of just being super bored on a Sunday afternoon.
But,
and
Dad,
flipping the channels and being like, football, Shawshank, football, golf, infomercial, Weather Channel, and back to the start. Football, Shawshank, golf. That was my Sunday afternoon. Call that October 1996. That's what it was. That's what the channels had on Sunday afternoon. And there was nowhere you could go, or you could pop in a tape of something you already had. But this is why I just feel like Shawshank has been watched a zillion times.
But this is my new cabin pocket. Because I feel like this is one that no one's going to complain about. I'm not watching Gran Turismo again.
I've watched Gran Turismo twice now. And that's probably about as much Gran Turismo as I'm going to be able to do.
Yeah, but this is one that I think Grandma and Grandpa...
You good, bro?
No.
Okay.
Macy caught a cough.
Yeah. But then she didn't let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, it's true. This is one you can put on at the cabin, and it's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
The only problem with it, though, is it's not based on a true story.
Yeah, but you could trick them into thinking it was.
But Dad, you
I
don't
saw
have to
one of
tell
the top
them. They
questions
would just assume.
You know how on Google, when you type in something,
Yeah.
it'll give you questions?
Is it based on a true story?
Yeah, one of them
Like
is
the
this based on a
FAQs?
true story? And the answer is no. I don't think it is. So, yeah, that's insane.
But you could just play it and they would assume it's a true story.
Yeah.
You could just tell them it was and make up a whole actual, like, fake true story.
Well, then they would want to watch it.
Oh, they've definitely seen it. Everyone's seen this movie. That's the thing.
Well,
I don't know anyone who hasn't seen
Well,
Shawshank.
if Mom loves it, then Grandma and Grandpa definitely watched it because she made them watch it.
Just for context, they love to pick movies that are based on a true story. It's
Yeah.
like a little inside
yeah,
joke.
I went on
Yeah.
our grandma's Netflix the other day, and there was the top. You know how it gives you categories of stuff? Like the first row was based on a true story.
It's true.
She loves them.
They'll watch anything as long as it's based on a true story. Which is funny because I know that Hollywood uses the word based a lot more loosely than you or I might use it in real life because they're
Yeah.
based on a true story. Well, there really was a guy named Tom, and that's about where the truth ends. Because most movies aren't really even based on a true story. I mean, no guarantees.
No.
Yeah.
So, what's next movie for us?
Oh, I don't know. I
What-
didn't have one in mind.
Well, technically, Conjuring is based on a true story, but
Yeah, okay. I thought you meant that was the next
What
movie.
no, that we're
no,
not watching
The
we've
Conjuring.
watched The Conjuring.
I was like,
I have seen The Conjuring 4 times.
okay, so let's see. What movies do we have here? Carmen, tell me which is next on this list.
I vote. La La Land.
La La Land?
Sure, I'll
Is
watch
that
La La
next?
Land.
Okay, we can watch La La Land. I've never actually seen it. I put it on an airplane once, and I didn't know it was a musical, and then I discovered it was a musical. I think I turned it off in the first, 3 minutes. So, yeah, it's your boy, Ryan Gosling.
Well, I love
Mhm.
musicals, and I love
Emma
Ryan
Stone.
Gosling.
Let's see where this goes. All right, so we're going to watch La La Land for next episode. So if you want, you can check that out. In the meantime, you can check out our website, which is latenightcinemaclub.com. You can go there. Our email address is there. You can send us any questions, comments, concerns.
Check out Carmen's Letterboxd.
Yeah, follow me at Musty Floorboard. Come say hi.
Come and see what she rated Shawshank.
Yep.
And then be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna watch La La Land next. Yeah, I don't know what closing thoughts on this one. I just feel like this is one of those movies that's just omnipresent in my life. Shawshank, it's just always been there, feels like. So, I mean, to watch it again kind of felt like this is the grilled cheese and tomato soup of movies for me. It's just
it's a staple meal, but you don't always want
I'm not
it.
necessarily tired of it, but I've been eating this since I can remember. So
Yeah.
As a first time watcher, it was just okay.
Yeah. It's
2025, never seen it. Yeah, it was good.
yeah, for me, it just doesn't do anything that's too daring. It's pretty straight up the middle, and I think it just kind of, like I said, rests on the fact that people have seen it 1,000 times.
You know how you said it? It smells like Grandma's house, and I said it smells like mud. I think it also tastes like ranch.
I think it smells like musty floorboards.
Yeah. It goes with my username.
That's the best of both worlds. A little bit of Grandma's house, a little bit of
Well,
mud.
Grandma's
That's what
house-
the library smells like.
Grandma's house is musty floorboards. So
Yeah, there's black mold everywhere.
No, not. Wait, hold on.
what are we talking about?
What grandma's house are we talking about
No,
now?
the
I
cabin.
meant-
cabin before renovation.
You know what? Pre-renovation cabin doesn't.
No,
yeah.
I was thinking. Like,
Pre-renovation cabin had a smell. We all recognize that.
no, I was
But
more
I
thinking
think we're good.
your side, Grandma's house.
You think grandma's house has a smell that's musty?
No, like the basement just smells like her house.
Well,
Her
yeah.
house smells clean. I don't
It is
know.
clean.
No, it's clean.
You know what? Grandma's house smells like a fabric.
You know,
store.
no. You know, like in
That's
the
what it
closet,
smells like.
the
Yeah.
concrete closet smells like dust in there. It's like that.
Sure. Yeah, any of those unfinished rooms where you've got
Yeah,
a
it's
utility
like that. I
room.
don't know. It just reminds me of Grandma's house. I'm not sure why.
Probably because we were flipping around on the TV one night and Shawshank Redemption was on.
Yeah, there's probably
I'm
some.
telling you.
There's a little seed in my brain of
I
this
think
movie.
so. You saw the part where he had his arms upraised and it's raining, and you're like, "What is that?" And you're like, fast forward 10 years,
And then
later.
Grandpa switched it to like wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. All he
Yeah.
watches is college basketball.
College basketball, and wait for college football season.
College basketball and soap operas.
Oh, yeah.
Grandpa and his British soap operas.
You know what? When my grandpa got old, he switched into soap opera guy too, and I was shocked. I was more shocked than anyone because my grandpa did not watch TV in his whole life. I don't remember my grandpa ever watching TV, not for a minute. And then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, let's see what's happening today on Coronation Street," and I was like, "What? Who are you?" I don't understand. So
All right, I think we're getting out of hand here. So.
yeah, we're getting way off topic. Anyway, that's our review of Shawshank. We liked it. you should watch it. If you haven't watched it, I'd be shocked.
I give it a solid thumbs up.
So go out there, tell your friends. Subscribe to the podcast. Check us out. We are working constantly on making the audio sound better, even if some episodes are worse than others. I noticed there was one episode from a couple weeks ago that had like airplanes flying overhead. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We live
near an airport.
We live near an airport.
Closest to the airport. Close-ish to the airport, that is. And
the planes usually turn
I had the window
over
open
us.
because I was thinking it would be quieter than the air conditioning. No, that was a fail. So, you know what? We're working on the quality. If you have tips for us, let us know, and we'll work on it. We'll do our best. Anyway, till next time, we're out.